All right. Good afternoon, I don't even know what to say. Beautiful people. I never knew what to start off by saying on these podcasts. So I finally came up with a schedule. I finally got my work schedule. Well, not finally, but finally looked into it, and I am off Thursdays and Sundays, even though I'm probably not going to be off really on Thursdays. It's just my dedicated off day, but I'll probably end up just working through it, or at least going in for a couple hours. I don't know if I've ever said this. I'm not going to get too personal, but I work in car sales, so it's gonna start to become busy season. Usually it kind of dies down / gets slower just in my general area, I guess, where I live, because I live where it gets up to -40 in the wintertime, and no one wants to go out in that fucking time. So yeah, we're just gonna get into this video. As you can see, if you're watching the video, I'm still in my bedroom, recording in my bedroom. Hopefully you guys can hear the audio pretty good. I am in my room, and it's a gorgeous day. As you can see, sun is shining nice and fucking bright. Windows open, so hopefully you guys can hear me good enough. I will edit it if you guys can't hear me. Well, if I hear / see you guys won't be able to hear, I'll edit that. But what I wanted to get into, I just get off tangents and rambles. I didn't really write anything down, but I just kind of wanted to get into is just having a schedule. I'm just saying this because it's relating to my life, as in right now. As you can tell, I uploaded my last one on a while ago. It was a long time ago. It feels like a long time ago. I don't know what day it was, but in that video I said I didn't have a schedule, and look what happened. Didn't fucking end up doing it. I told myself I was gonna, some days I kind of woke up and said oh, I should probably record another podcast / figure out a schedule, but I never did, because I was always kind of just scared, because in all honesty, I do not really, no, I do want to do this. I'm just scared of judgment, and I just want it to do good and see that, I guess, with just numbers, just views, I guess, and listens, downloads, whatever you kind of want to say it. So I'd really appreciate it if you guys would just share it out if you gain some value, or if you think someone else could gain some value from whatever my content put out. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start off by saying, create a damn schedule for your life, because if you don't, you're not gonna get anywhere, and you're just gonna be in that vicious cycle. I've had it firsthand, and I've also had it on the opposite end, where it's I had a really strict schedule, and I was really fucking happy at that time, and I was doing a lot, and my life definitely took a huge 180 turn during that time. So yeah, I would also say schedule in everything. Well, not everything, but schedule time in for family, friends, work, play, what you enjoy to do, this and that. Don't just work, and that's it. I do believe if you do have goals, and they're big goals, that you will have to sacrifice some things. So with that being said, you might not hang out with your friends for a month or something like that, but that next month it could be very enjoyable to you and them if you just enjoy the present moment of having that time to be with them and just enjoying it. So with that being said, that also brings me into another topic that I'll get into later, but it's just being present in this moment, and feeling just trying to feel everything. That might sound weird, and it sounds weird saying it, but just like we won't get into it right now. It'll be in the future video. That may be Sunday's episode. Stay tuned. It's probably gonna be, because I have a lot to say about that, and that would be a pretty good episode. Meditation has helped me tremendously. Excuse me. I'm not gonna get off tangent like I normally do, but yeah, stay tuned for Sunday's episode, because this is gonna be Thursday's episode. I'm recording it the day of. Like the date, literally today's Thursday, and it's gonna be uploaded today. So yeah, just create a schedule. I'd say just align them with your goals in life in general. Whatever life goals you have, or just even small little goals of just day-to-day living. Maybe you want to make X amount of dollars. Maybe you want to, I don't know, create a business, lose X amount of weight. Make sure you're doing something daily to get you to that goal. And it's like as easy as that. But then the action part is where I really, really, really fucking struggle with, because it's just making that first step. I get in my head a lot. I am definitely an overthinker, and like I've suffered with anxiety, and I still do from time to time. I just learned how to live with it, and I think if you are listening to this, you definitely should do the same thing. Maybe you might have to reach out to someone and ask them for help, or maybe you could do it on your own. I personally have done it on my own, and probably wouldn't have chose any other way to do it, personally, in my opinion. I think it's just tremendously valuable to be able to overcome that by yourself, and it's just like a whole nother level of confidence and self-esteem that you have in yourself. And it's just you get so good at controlling your mind and just controlling your thoughts to a degree. Obviously, like you're always gonna have fucking, like, I think we have like around 40 to 80,000 thoughts per day, so it's like obviously I'm not fucking controlling every one of those, because that's like impossible. So thoughts always do just come into your head, but I have a very strong ability to just like switch my state from like each state, if that makes sense. Like if I do ever feel myself going into like a downwind spiral, is that even a fucking saying? I don't even know. But like if I ever feel myself getting into that spiral of just negative thoughts, I have a pretty good chance of like switching those thoughts and just being grateful for life, and just yeah, I would say, yeah, being grateful for life, because a lot of times when we are in that like pessimistic state of frame, is that even fucking what I'm trying to say? I don't even know. But I feel like you guys would maybe know what I mean. Well, I want to try to explain myself some more. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now. Why did I get off in this tangent? Like, this episode was about scheduling your fucking... Okay, I need to make notes. I need to make notes of what topics to stick with next time, and then just don't get off track. So, scheduling. I think I got into that fucking whole frame because, like, the inaction. So you don't want to just create a schedule and then don't do it. You want to also do it. Another good habit is creating a not to-do list too. That's I also do that. I used to do that. It would be like, don't check social media until like 4 p.m. or something like that. And that's like fucking huge. Cause like lately I've been scrolling on social media a lot, and just pointless fucking scrolling. It's just stupid. Like, I'll catch myself and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And that's when I like back out and then just like get up and like move, because then I'll just like change my state basically, and then it'll just like reframe everything in my life. Well, not everything in my life, but like it'll reframe my like just my thoughts in that moment, and like I'll go to do something more productive. It's basically rewriting your brain. If you watch my last video or podcast, I said change your brain, change your mind, or sorry, change your brain, change your life. That book, he talks about it in there. I'm not going to get into it, but if you want to read that book, highly suggest it. Yeah, so that's what I usually do. I'm going to start to do that again, because social media is like, it can be death. It can, I got a very fucking addictive personality. I realized that a long time ago, but like it also came to the forefront of my mind just like the other day, because I was kind of getting addicted to a certain substance right now. It was weed. I just like smoked it once, and I haven't smoked it because I was on chemo, and then I started smoking it again. Haven't not a lot, but I don't want to get into that a lot, quote unquote, substance abuse in the future. So I'm just trying to prevent that. So I realized it during that time, because I was thinking about it, and then I was like, I kind of want just a hit, and it was like, why? And then it was because I was feeling just uneasy. So I just, yeah, I think I meditated after, and I didn't end up smoking or anything. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, addictive personality. I'm a very addictive personality. I have had a lot of fucking addictions in the past. So I just try to prevent that and not go down that road in the future, and just have a very high self-awareness of myself, and just like the things I do and the things I like, and make sure I'm not over abusing them, because you could do it with anything, literally food, which I've done, coffee, alcohol, smoking, anything, fucking social media, literally anything almost. It's wild. So, yeah, a not to-do list is good for scheduling and just action. That's what it comes down to. If you think you're procrastinating, I saw this really good quote on procrastination, and it was like so good. I can't fucking remember it right now, but I saved it in my phone, and maybe I'll put it on the screen if you're watching the video, if I can find it. But it was something along the lines is like, if you are, excuse me, if you struggle with procrastination, it's just your inadequacy in fuck, I don't even know, I'm just butchering it. But yeah, it was just, I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore because I don't even know what it is. I totally forget it, but it was basically along the lines like, if you ever procrastinate, it's basically just what are those called? It's like a trait in you, just because you think you're not worthy of doing that thing. Yeah, that's what it was. It was along those lines, and it was just a quote. So like, for me, example, I really want to do this podcast, and I really want to stick with it, consistent schedule, but I am always procrastinating on it because I'm scared of judgment from others. But I can't do that shit, because I think I got a lot of value that I could put out into the world through this platform. So that's what I'm going to do. and you should do the exact same. But instead of going on another fucking tangent, I'm gonna call it quits here. Well, not quits, but quits on this episode. We're gonna stop this episode. I might replay it and then look back into it, and then might have to redo it or switch it up or do something, because I want to be able to make sure you guys are able to get this this information down super easily. Like, I want to be able to basically make like a third grade kid be able to understand this. That's like my goal with this. And yes, I swear, obviously, but that's not the point here. A third grader will also understand why I am swearing, because I'll tell it to him. But I'm not going to obviously reiterate that in this every episode. I might actually do an episode of that, and then just like me. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I should do that and just tell you guys a little bit about myself, because so then at least you guys get a good idea of who I am and what I've been through, because I just don't want to sound like I've never done any of these things that I'm kind of talking about. So yeah, I think I will do that in the future episodes. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, share it, like it, comment, share, subscribe, do all those things. And we'll see you next one on Sunday. Bye.